Suryagni, take it away. We see protesters already marching. They're right behind you.
Well, Nabila, I am stationed at Kolkata's iconic Howrah Bridge, and the current visuals that's interesting to watch, our camera person Orko will show you that how these vehicles, these are the water cannons, specialized forced water cannons, they have been, brought out in the front. They were somewhere behind. We had been showing, these vehicles coming in, and right now, what we can see over here is that, it's completely barricaded, 2 layers of barricading, as we have been saying since morning. Miking is constantly going on, that do not take law in your own hands. It's okay if a peaceful protest happens. And what we'll try and do is, come forward and show our viewers that what is the scene that is happening, in front of these barricades. Now, there are a couple of people who are standing in front of some barricades, but whether or not these are protesters or not, that is something that's very, very unclear, Nabila. And here, as we are showing you live visuals that it's completely fortified. The water cannons are brought over here. Hundreds of police personnel, they are standing over here to make sure that no untoward incident happens over here. And it's a complete zone. It's completely fortified, as I've been saying since morning, Nabila. You can understand by the preparations of this particular spot, the preparations that Kolkata police has taken to make sure that, no protester can walk in, they can't just march in. That's the reason why this arrangements have been done. Hundreds of police personnel, be it senior police personnel or jawans or constables, from women constables, and everyone is.
All right, so what we see here, big visuals coming in from Kolkata Howrah Bridge. That's the area where the protest rally has now just landed up, and they're trying to, in fact, surpass those barricades that have been put in place, but they're unable to. The cops there have now put in place multi-layer barricades to ensure that the protesters don't pass through. As we see the rally there approaching towards those areas, huge security deployment and forces that have been deployed. Suryagni Roy is still with us to give us a little more on that. Suryagni, we're looking at some of those protesters trying to breach those barricades. Tell us more. Where do they want to head towards, and the cops aren't allowing them? That's some solid security that they've put in place.
Absolutely, Nabila, and that's what I've been showing for the past, since morning. Not only I, but all my colleagues who are on ground, and the entire city, the roads that lead to Nabanno are being fortified to make sure that the protest doesn't walk towards it. This is one such spot which we have been showing. Hundreds of police personnel. There are specialized water cannon trucks over here. There's rapid action force, to make sure that the situation doesn't get out of hand. And we still haven't seen protesters coming out over here. But the situation has been pretty status quo since morning. That means heavy fortification. I request my camera person Orko Ghosh to just give you a 360-degree tour of this particular place, and only then you can understand that what exactly we are witnessing at this spot, Nabila.
Well, how many people are expected, Suryagni? If you could give us a sense of the kind of associations who are involved, those people.
I'll just, No. I'll just show you something. These are drones. These are drones, Nabila, which are. Nabila, you can see, these are drones operated by the Kolkata police to track, any mob that comes towards this particular spot. This is being controlled by the Kolkata police. We can see these visuals that's happening in front of us. They are doing this. It was just deployed from here. They were doing this to make sure that they can get an aerial view, a 360-degree view of what the crowd or the mob is planning, or the protesters are, planning to do. And that also shows the police that what is the number of protesters who are walking towards this. Back to you.
Well, I give us a sense of the kind of associations, the students, groups that are converging in protest. Many of them who have come together are associations who are apolitical, though the TMC says that the BJP has backed these protests. But why don't you give us some clarity? Is it apolitical? Has there been any kind of political backing to these student groups? Who are these student groups coming together today? And how many people are expected?
See, it's tough to say how many people are expected, Nabila, but what is interesting is that it was, called, this protest was called by a body named Paschim Bongo Chhatra Samaj, which basically means the students' community of West Bengal. These people claim that, they are completely apolitical, but, the Trinamool Congress aired visuals of how the BJP was planning to disrupt this particular protest and how members of this particular, this group were associated with the BJP. Like there were people who were associated with the RSS. This is what the Trinamool has been saying. The SFI, rather the left front student wings, they haven't supported this particular march. The Doctors Forum, even they haven't supported this particular march. They have clearly said that, they are not associated with what rally happens today. The doctors will take out another rally, but not towards Nabanno, but they'll do it in the city. They have asked for the permission. The SFI, the DYFI, that is the student and the youth wing of the CPIM, they have said that, this body that is calling this particular rally, they are associated with the BJP. They have funding from the BJP, and they are not going to, like the left front students, are not going to, support this. So it's, mega political war of words have been happening. Wherein many political parties have claimed that this is the B team of the BJP. However, these students claim that they are just students. Back to you.
And as we know that the Supreme Court had very clearly said if this is a rally or if there are protests that will be carried out in West Bengal anywhere, if it's peaceful, then permission must be granted. But we know that the police at this point have not granted permission. They've put in barricades. They've said it quite clear that permission will not be given for a protest march of this nature. And we see that protesters are already starting to breach those barricades, knowing very well that they're not allowed to pass through some points, a certain junction there where the barricades are placed. That's near Howrah, we believe. So barricades have been put up much ahead of Nabanna itself, much before Nabanna itself. So protesters already looking quite violent there as they've reached those barricaded areas. I'm seeing those visuals right on our screens for our viewers there. They're trying really hard to pull down those barricades, but it seems so far they're unsuccessful. But many protesters might join in and give them some kind of strength, not to show over time if they're going to be able to pull it down, but that's the struggle we see there very clearly. Visuals there showing how protesters are trying hard to pull down those barricades, but in vain. This time it seems that the police have acted smart. Suryagni, the police learning from past mistakes, it appears that they've put out multiple barricadings. It's not just one single barricade. They've put out multiple barricades to ensure that it's going to stand as a wall and stop those protesters short. They will not be allowed to reach Nabanna.
Well, Nabila, what is important to also mention is that as per the police, that Nabanno is a high security zone, and any high security zone where a chief minister of one particular state, sits in, that is guarded very, very heavily. That's not restricted to West Bengal. That is, that's the same rule for any state, any city in the country. As per the police, no permission was wanted by, the protesters to march in. What they had claimed, what the police had claimed till yesterday was that a march is okay, a peaceful march is never stopped. But if what they have gathered is that there are inputs with the police that there might be a ruckus and there will be people who will try to, create a ruckus and create violence. This is what the police has been saying time and again in this particular protest. And that's the reason why this fortification is being seen. It's also important to show you visuals, as you have been mentioning about barricades. These are the barricades that we have been speaking about. And as we mentioned, Nabila, hundreds of police